Hello and welcome back to Out There. I've got a very awesome announcement, especially for you California fishermen. And I've got an item that I've been working on for a long time that I really want to show you that is pretty sweet. I think you'll appreciate it. So like, subscribe, hit the notification bells for this video, and of course comment below, let me know what you think. And here we go on Out There. Well, welcome back to Out There Fishing. And I am doing something that I have never done before. And the reason I'm doing that is because of some very exciting news that I want to give to all you guys that haven't figured it out yet, and gals, of course. Recently, well, put it this way. I haven't walked out here very often. Maybe I'm out of shape. But recently, the California Department of Fish and Game did something that is truly amazing for a government organization. They reduced and simplified regulation, which is pretty nuts because that just doesn't happen in California, or in most governments for that matter. They just make more laws and hope we can figure it out. And what that means for us, especially those of us who love to fly fish and Tenkara fish, Tenkara fishing today, is that it's mid-March in the Sierra District of California, and I'm going fishing on one of my favorite rivers. Because now, instead of having a closed season, they have a season which is catch and release, barbless hooks and artificial lures only instead. And that is awesome. For anybody like me, you understand how awesome that really is. So I'm out on the river and I'm really excited. I am really excited about this one. Also, I got something to show to you that I've been working on for a very long time that I'm also very excited about. And so we're gonna cut to that right now. All right, so what I wanted to show you guys today is something I've been working on for, it's gotta be around 8 years now. I made the original one about 8 years ago, and I didn't really like it. It had a lot of the features I liked, but wasn't quite right. And I've been kind of developing it through that time while doing a lot of other stuff, obviously. And I finally have produced something that I think is worth selling. And so I want to show you this item, and I'm really excited about it. And the reason I'm excited is that I love to go light. I love to pack light. I love to have compact, useful gear, right? So I carry my Tenkara rod a lot of the time, especially backpacking. And when I go backpacking or light packing, I want my Tenkara rod or my lightweight fly rod. I want my tippet, and I want my flies, and that's basically it, right? So I made a fly box that does all those things better than anyone I've ever seen, and we'll let you decide for yourself. So here it is, okay? This fly box is 3.5 inches across here in diameter, and it's 1 inch thick. And as you can see in the front of this box, it's got 3 pockets. It's got 2 small pockets and a big pocket, and this pocket here holds big flies like woolly buggers and streamers and that sort of thing, or stimulators maybe, and you know, obviously whatever flies you want to put in it. And then these other 2 pockets here hold, I use it for my wet flies and my dry flies. And that's my setup, super lightweight. This is 2.9 ounces, I think, all told, the way you see it here. And then on the side here, I've got 2 slots, right? One of these slots I've got spooled up with my tippet material, and on the other slot here, I've got my Tenkara furled leader that I made. So I make my own furled leaders, but of course, you know, whatever Tenkara leader you have or line you have, and I just wrap that on the outside of the box, and it's all there all at once in one compact design, and it fits nicely in my pocket. And I love that. And if you want to carry this on a necklace, like on a lanyard, I've got this lanyard here. It's just a piece of paracord, and I've got a clip on it. And if you want to carry this on your lanyard, you just take one of these loops that's attached to here, and you just drop it. They are quite tough. I've tested them for durability, but there you go. I've got it on my lanyard now. I'm good to go. And get that tightened up because it's a little long. And on this lanyard right now, I've got my my forceps clip, but obviously if I want to hang it on a lanyard, I'm all set up to go right there, and it's plenty strong to hold on that lanyard with my little tie there. So that's perfect. And at the end of this video, I'll put a link, or maybe I'll put it right up here, to the full description video of this and how to set it up and how to use it. And for right now, I just want to go fishing. So I'm gonna get set up and I'm gonna go fishing. I'm using my Tenkara USA Ito, which is my favorite Tenkara rod. I'm in a bigger river here, so I really like this bigger rod for that, but it's the one I use most of the time anyways. I got some shorter ones, but this is my favorite. And I've lost the tip plug as usual, so I've stuck an earplug in there, which works really well. So to set this rod up, I'm just gonna take my thing out there, and then I've got my, I've got the end of my furled leader here, which is a little bit twisted. I haven't used it for a while. Alrighty. I'm just going to unfurl it from a box. Pull all that off of there. Into the pocket. And I am ready to fish. Let's get on the river. Well, nothing on that one. I'm just jazzed to be out in March. I love it. This is such an exciting development for me. I didn't think I was going to ever have anything really new on these rivers. I mean, I've fished these rivers my whole life. Like, my entire fly fishing career. I mean, we moved to this area when I was like 8 or 6. I think it was 6 when we moved up here. And this is basically where I grew up fishing, man. And now it's something a little bit new. It's something to learn new that I get to try and figure out how to fish this place in the winter time. And today is amazingly hot. It snowed 2 days ago. And today is amazingly warm. I might have to take my sweater off, but I'm gonna move on and see if I catch some fish. I don't know if you can see it, but there's little holes right in the lid there. See that? Put holes in the lid so that if you put a wet fly in there, not a wet fly, a fly that is wet, you can put wet flies in there too. Then they'll dry out inside the box, and that way you don't have to worry about it because I don't have a drying patch. So I could hook it through my shirt if I wanted to. They are barbless, but this way I could just toss them back in the box and not worry about them rusting up because the box has ventilation. And since it's wood, it'll still float. All around good setup there. Yep, it floats really nicely. Well, you can't win them all every day. Didn't get any fish today, but at least I'm out fishing, which is more than I could say for every year before this on this river. Never fished in March here before. It's pretty sweet. I really love my new fly box. It does exactly what I want it to do. And it's pretty rare when you come up with something that'll do that. I think I'll pack my stuff up and head home. And just show you how this packs up nicely. I've got that band on there, and I can put my fly in the box if I want, which I think I'm gonna do today. And then I'll just hold on with my finger and I'll wrap my line onto that band, just all the way on. with the band on there. Now, of course, when I'm regular fly fishing, a lot of the time I have another size tippet on this spool. So I'll have, the old ones I developed were very similar. And I would have two different sizes of tippet. I would have 6 or 8 pound, because I like to run streamers a lot. And then I would have my 4 pound, which is my normal tippet material that I just get off the spool. But when you can just take this, and if you see here, we got it in the slot here. You can just take it and pull it down, and it locks it in, so it won't come out. So that's a pretty good setup there. Just overall, I'm really happy about this box. It's really awesome. You can pick one of these up. I'll put the link to my website on my webpage that's got these for sale on it down below here in the description, and I'll try and tag it in here on the video. That doesn't always work for me, but I'll try. And you can go and pick one of these up for yourself. Any Tenkara fisherman, lightweight fly fisherman, this is it, man. This is awesome. I hand make these myself, and like I said, check out the next video. That'll have the full description of these in a little more detail. Until the next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again on Out There. Get out there yourself. Look, an unidentified fishing object.